All right, guys, it's Miss Palmer here, and I'm going to teach you how to solve fractions as coefficients. But let me tell you something about this picture. This is one of my favorite pictures of Edie and her cousins. Yes, Edie is in this picture. There are 3 dogs. Where is that other dog? And I know y'all freak out about fractions, so take a minute, relax, find Edie, draw some hearts, and I'm going to move forward. Please make sure y'all listen to me. All right, fractions as coefficients. All right, let's just do a little review. What is a coefficient? A coefficient is the number in front of the variable and is multiplying the variable. The opposite of multiplication is division, and that is going to stay true. Nothing's changed. So we've got a problem here, and we're going to solve it in 2 different ways. I'm going to change the color just for fun. I got blue. Draw my line down the middle. Now I know that this 1/4 is multiplying the x. So I'm going to divide both sides by 1/4. Okay? And I'm going to do that in my Desmos calculator. So I'm going to do 8 divided by 1, backspace. Okay? 1/4. And I get x is 32. Okay? Do you see how that I use division to solve that? Very cool. So x is equal to 32. Now there's another way to do it, and it's using something called the reciprocal. And I'm going to teach you what a reciprocal is. So what you can do is you draw your line down the middle, and you're going to multiply this by 4/1. I know, just trust me, times 4/1. Okay, so this is way number 1, and this is way number 2. And you can always use Desmos and do it this way, but I'm going to show you this way because this way might be a little easier to do in your head. So when I do that, I'm going to be left with x on this side. Now just trust me for a second here. And I'm going to go into Desmos, okay, create another line. I'm going to do 8 times 4/1. Oh my God, holy moly. Look at what I got there. I got 32 again. How in the world? It's the same answer because multiplying by the reciprocal for a fraction is the same. It's the same, people. It's the same. Oh my gosh. The inverse, so we've talked about inverse operations, and the inverse of the fraction is its reciprocal. Okay? Or, as I like to call it, the reciprocal. I like that. So let's practice here and find the reciprocal. I'm going to do 3 problems with you, and you're going to do 3 on your own. So the reciprocal of 1/4. I'm going to draw my fraction bar, and then I'm going to go topsy-turvy here. 4 is going to go up top, 1 is going to go on the bottom. You are literally flipping it. You are taking the fraction and you flip. You're flipping it. Okay? All right, so let's try. Oh, actually, one more thing. So 4/1, we know that 4/1 is the same as 4. So that's what happened up here, is we basically multiplied 8 times 4. All right, let's go down just too far down. Perfect. So the reciprocal of 5/6, let's switch to purple. 6 is going to go up top, and 5 is going to go on the bottom. I just flipped it. Okay, see 5 went down here and 6 went up there. You see that? The reciprocal of 6/16 is 6/1, which is the same as, you got it, 6, because a fraction over 1 is 6. So you are going to raise your little cute hand and get a little heart and a star from me when you get to this part of the video, and you're gonna do these 3 problems on your own. You are gonna find the reciprocal or the reciprocal. Now, solving problems, I'm gonna do 2 of these with you. Okay, so solve these equations by multiplying by the reciprocal. So we're gonna draw our line down the middle like we always do. What's the reciprocal of 1/3? Well, I'm gonna do 3 over 1. That's my reciprocal. And whatever I do to one side, I must do to the other. 3 over the 1, I know, is the same as 3. Okay, so I'm left with x is equal to, what's 5 times 3? 15. And lucky for us, you are only ever going to see fractions when you do this with a 1 as the numerator, okay? And a 4 on the bottom. Well, not a 4 on the bottom always, but. All right, let's go. Let's see if we can do this. We're going to draw a line down the middle. We're going to multiply by the reciprocal. My reciprocal is going to be 4 over 1 here. I just flip it, okay? But I know 4 over 1 is the same as 4. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 4, and I'm left with x is equal to negative 3 times 4 is going to be negative 12, because a negative times a positive is always negative. All right, you guys are going to try these little problems over here on your own and raise your hand. Let's see if I can draw a hand. Raise your hand, okay? And I will give you check or heart when you got it correctly. Love ya, love ya, love ya.